what you can do. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Katie Casey saw all the games, knew the players by their first names, told the umpire he was wrong all along, good and strong. When the score was just 2-2, Katie Casey knew what to do. Just to cheer up the boys she knew, she made the gang sing this song. Take me out to the ball game, take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
Baltimore, you are seeing history being made today.
O-R-I-O-L-E-S. Magic, 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 magic. Orioles magic, magic.
Greetings, folks, and welcome to live coverage of Orioles baseball, where today we play 2. It's game 2 of a doubleheader against the Houston Astros as we wrap up a 6-game homestand at Oriole Park at Camden Yards here in Baltimore, Maryland. How you doing, everybody? It's your old pal, the BirdWatcher here. People call me BW for short. And boy, folks, I miss baseball. I have not seen a game in so long. It's been so long since I've been able to hang out with you guys and watch some... What? Huh? We just did this? All right. Game 2 today. It's happening. The Orioles took game 1 today, 10-3 the final. They got out hit 12-6 by Houston, but won 10-3 on the back of 2 grand slams. One by Jeremiah Jackson, one by Adley Rutschman, and also a fantastic start from Chris Bassett, 6 2/3 innings. of what was it, 1-run ball. It was very encouraging stuff. The Astros are continuing to struggle. They're a team we needed to take a series from, especially after dropping the opening home series against Boston. So we have clinched a series win with the victory today, and we've clinched at least a split at home on this 6-game homestand. But of course, folks, you don't want to split at home. You want to split on the road. You want to win at home. And a win here in this ball game today will turn, instead of a 3-3 split, into a 4-2 win-to-loss record at home. That will work for me, and it would also set us up feeling pretty positive about how things are looking heading into the biggest series of the season. Folks, we've got the Yankees on tap after this game here this late afternoon as we head to the Bronx tomorrow night. First game, probably going to be Trevor Rogers. All 4 of the starters for the upcoming series, they've been wiped off the probable pitcher board. It's empty right now for the Orioles. They are not announcing a thing, but I'm sure we'll probably get some understanding before the end of the night tonight, I would expect. Maybe right after the end of the game today. It might depend on what happens today, on what they decide to do. Right, so we've had a lot of games already today. Let me get through some finals. Detroit beat the Braves 5-2. The Cardinals just wrapped up a win over the Pirates 10-5. Again, we won 10-3 already. The Phillies, with Don Mattingly, the interim manager, have won a game again. They edge out the Giants 3-2. The Reds topple the Rockies 6-4. The Nationals win a close one over the Mets 5-4. So those are all finals already. Busy weekday afternoon in baseball. There's another late afternoon game as the Phillies are also playing a doubleheader. So their second game against the Giants will start not for another almost 2 hours. We're getting our second game out of the way quickly. I guess they're doing the day-night or twilight doubleheader, if you will. We're doing the old-fashioned. And actually, they kind of lied to us, folks. They said 30 minutes after the end of the first game would be first pitch for game 2. But I guess that first game was over so quick. Maybe they got some extra ads they need to squeeze in on some of these broadcast channels. Who knows, folks? All you can do is guess what the reason is, but you probably can't go wrong when you guess that it has something to do with money. Let's see if we got some starting lineups. We got a pitching matchup. We already know about that. Brandon Young, folks. Forever young. Forever young. Brandon Young, folks. Don't you wish you were young again? This guy's been pretty good in a couple of starts. 10 2/3 innings, a 2.53 ERA, a record of 2-0, a 1.13 WHIP. Just 9 hits, 3 walks in 10 2/3. He did give up 1 home run, 7 strikeouts. He's going up against veteran right-hander Lance McCullers Jr., who's not having too good of a start to his season. His ERA is right in line with how the Astros are doing as a team, which is to say his ERA is in the 6s. 6.75, a record of 1 win, 2 losses, and a whip of 1.5. 25 1/3 innings, 25 hits, 24 strikeouts, but 13 walks. That is more than 1 per 2 innings, folks. Also has given up 4 home run balls, so that's about 1 per start. And there's your pitching matchup, McCullers versus Young. The starting lineups, are they here? They may not be here. I might have to go to Twitter for these or somewhere else. Okay, they've been uploaded here. Bryce Matthews, who played center field and had a grand slam pop out of his glove as he tried to pull one back from over the wall. Rutschman hit a ball toward the bullpen area, and Bryce Matthews nearly caught and saved 4 runs from scoring. Instead, the Orioles, fortunately, got a 4 RBI swing out of Adley Rutschman. Anyway, Bryce Matthews is going to play second base for Game 2 here today and bat leadoff. Yordan Alvarez goes back to DHing. He's hitting second. Isaac Paredes is at third base, hitting third. Christian Walker, first base, the cleanup man. Dustin Harris is in left field batting fifth. Yainer Diaz will do the catching and hit sixth. Cam Smith will get the start in right field. He'll bat seventh. Daniel Johnson, former Oriole, that we saw in Game 1 for a little bit, he'll play in center field and get a start there. And then, is it Brandon Shoemaker? Wow, they really are digging. Braden Shoemaker, the shortstop, and batting ninth for Houston. Boy, they don't have a whole lot of depth on this team, do they? Houston, we have a problem. I hope you do. I hope your problem is a sweep. Folks, what is it? Chilo, that pisses me off. Chilo, stop. What happened? Adley not in the lineup. We wanted Adley to DH. All right, he wanted Adley in the lineup. What's the problem? What are you talking about? What do you mean? He's not being rude at all. What are you saying? I'm not familiar with you, sir. Yeah, if anybody is under a microscope right now, it's you, buddy. Anyway, here is the lineup for the Baltimore Orioles. Gunnar Henderson will lead off and go back to playing shortstop after DHing in the first game. Taylor Ward, folks, I've been saying this. DH him when you can. He is DHing here in Game 2 and batting second. Dylan Beavers will hit third and play in left field. Pete Alonso, the cleanup hitter at first base. Sammy Basayo will do the catching and bat fifth. Tyler O'Neill is in right field hitting sixth. Leody Taveras. Did I say O'Neill's in right? Okay. O'Neill's in right hitting sixth. Taveras in center field will bat seventh. Weston Wilson, who honestly, I wasn't even 100% sure he was still on the roster, but he is. There he is, and he will be starting and playing third base, hitting eighth in the lineup. Jeremiah Jackson, who hit a salami, he's now up to 24 RBI on the season, and there he is batting ninth in the order. Why? I don't know. He just batted sixth. What do the Astros have, a lefty? No. It's another righty. He faced a righty in the starting lineup Game 1, hit him sixth. Why the hell is he batting ninth? I don't even know how to make any sense out of that. Yeah, you didn't do anything wrong, Chilo. So you're fine in my camp. I don't get Beavers batting third. I think there's a number 3 hitter in Beavers eventually. Honestly, Phantom, it may not be there yet, but I know there's one in there. And I'm trying to look right now. Let's see. Right. You need a lefty to break up the bats. You don't want to move Basayo into the 3 spot. I'm okay with it. I'm honestly okay with it. Yeah, I'm okay with it. I'm not dazzled by it. Don't get me wrong, but indifferent, I guess. I don't know. Sorry, folks. Promise I wasn't doing any blow between games. I've just got sinus issues. And now I'm calling game 2. Hopefully the sinuses will stick in there. So, folks, the Orioles, with the win in game 1, are back to 500. We've played 30 games. We've split them 15 up, 15 down. That leaves 132 to go. That's a lot of baseball. And a 500 team. You know, folks, you can be 500 going into September and have a chance at a playoff spot, right? So I don't want us to get to September still hovering at 500. I want to get over it. But, if we just get 2 games over once a month, get to like 10 games over by September, something like that. That would be nice. And there's plenty of time to do it. But I will say this. We're wrapping up a part of the schedule that is a lot friendlier than it would have looked on paper before the season started. This Houston team, for example, I certainly didn't expect them to be in the bottom of their division, sitting with, I believe, the worst record in the American League going into this game here. That was not expected. The Athletics are on top of their division. So what was my point? I don't know. Yeah, the Orioles. The test starts tomorrow. To see what this team is made of. And we do have injuries we got to work around. But I'll tell you this, we got a really good bullpen. I've seen a really good start out of Shane Baz in the most recent start. Bassett looked really good today. Unfortunately, it's not going to line up for him to face the Yankees to see if he can repeat what he did here today. But going forward, you would hope. It's a sign of good things to come. Cade Povich is probably going to start tomorrow night. It hasn't been announced yet. It's really just me thinking what the most logical move is. And that's why I'm so confident to just basically say Povich is going to go tomorrow night. Povich, if you remember, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe Povich, his original call-up, his Major League debut happened in a situation where he had to replace an injured starter, and it was a debut at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Folks, it looks like baseball is ready to get started here pretty soon. If you are watching along, remember you're going to want to get synced up with me. The information on the screen here. Whoa, I am way too close to the camera. That's kind of scary looking. Get me out of here. I'm a celebrity. Get me out of here. All right. So it's going to be Bryce Matthews to hit leadoff. I don't think I'm going to be able to get this back up on the TV, but I'm going to give it one try, see if I get lucky. What's wrong with a little bit of luck? With a little bit of luck. With a little bit of luck. With a little bit. With a little bit. All right, I'm going to have to refresh. I might actually miss the first pitch here. Apologies if that's the case. Game 2, folks. Let's play 2. And we are going to get to 4,500 subscribers today, come hell or high water. I'm not going to let it go. All right, there's Brandon Young taking his warm-up pitches. So, folks, again, first pitch you see, pause your game. You know what? Damn it. As soon as I see something, it goes back to black screen. All right, fine. I'll watch it on my laptop. Screw you. I have to refresh it again to make sure I'm as up to date as I can be. The ongoing struggles of online play-by-play live stream YouTube nonsense. All right. Show me what we got. What do we got? I think I haven't missed a pitch yet. All right. We're looking at Brandon Young's arsenal here. And we are ready. I am ready to see the first pitch, and here it is. It's a swing and a miss on a fastball at 95. We are underway for some Orioles magic. Come on.
It's magic, you know.
Next pitch is a swing and a miss on a foul tip. 0-2 on Bryce Matthews. Brandon Young getting ahead of the first batter. You like to see that. Yeah, I think I can shave a little bit off the corners of that box. Upstairs, 1-2 on Matthews. Let's try and do a little shaving because you don't really need this side here. And a swing and a miss. Brandon Young, first batter, strikeout.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear? Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
That was a slider. Late movement. It started an inch off the plate, and he got a chase anyway as it moved even further away from Bryce Matthews. Here is Jordan. First pitch swinging, fouls it off. And that ball is nearly within reach of our left fielder, who again today, Taylor Ward DHing. It's Dylan Beavers in left field today. Jordan has been held in check in this series. Takes a pitch off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. If I do that, yeah, it shaves off a little bit. Shows a little bit more of the background. Oh, come on, Blue. That's a nice looking pitch. A splitter. Looked like it caught the corner at the knees on the inside corner. But we don't get the call. 2 balls, 1 strike. Now that one certainly is out of the zone. 3-1. You can see on your board there that second ball where it was. We got screwed. Should be 2-2. Instead, it's 3-1 on Jordan. The pitch hit on the ground slowly to third. And that's going to be an infield hit. Weston Wilson's not even going to try to get off a throw. Wilson playing basically shortstop on the heavy shift for the batter, Alvarez. He just circled around this ball and put it in his pocket. Infield hit. 1 out. And the batter is Isaac Paredes. First pitch strike. Folks, that's right. 4,500 subscribers. The odometer. It's up in the upper left-hand corner. We are looking for a few more subscribers to get to a nice round number and a sort of a celebration before the celebration, because 5,000 is the big one. And that'll be the next big moment. Here's a breaking ball. That'll get in there. A slider for strike 2 on Paredes. Runner at first, 1 out. Just getting started in the second game of a doubleheader. Line to right field. That's going to get down for a hit. O'Neill will get it back in. First and second for Houston with 1 down. That pitch was not... That was not in the zone. That was several inches outside. And Paredes went the other way. Can't really blame Young for that one. Hopefully that won't rattle him. He's got to go after Christian Walker, and a quality first pitch sinker there for strike one. That was right on the corner. Folks, we're up to 50 likes. Thank you so much. Let's get to 100 on the next goal. Here's a ground ball to second base. A tag attempt to throw to first. Did we get two? No, we did not. Jeremiah unable to apply a tag on the runner going first to second. He does get the batter. 2 down in the inning, but 2 runners now in scoring position for the Astros. That was Paredes avoiding the tag from Jeremiah. Here's Dustin Harris. First pitch is foul back. That fastball above the zone. It's 0-1. Harris is hitting 188, no homers, and just 2 RBI. There's a called strike 2. One more strike for Young to get out of this first inning and strand 2 runners in scoring position. Umpire calling time for the batter Harris. Orioles, by the way, are wearing their black jersey tops here for Game 2 after wearing their home whites in the opening game. This pitch is swung on and fouled away. We'll do it again at 0-2. Astros, I think, had their orange jersey tops on, right, for Game 1? With gray pants. They have the full grays on here, shirts and pants. Folks, we got the Yankees next. You guys ready? I'm ready to put our money where our mouth is. This pitch just missed off the plate outside. Good 0-2 pitch. Basayo is going to challenge this, and I don't know if he's got it. And, man, he's going to miss another one. He does. It is a ball. It was close. Missed the zone by 0.3 of an inch, but you just can't waste a challenge this early unless you know that you're going to get it. And Sammy's done it again. This ball's hit out to right. It's shallow, and it's going to drop in front of O'Neill. He can't field it cleanly. A run is going to score. 2 runs are going to score. It is 2-0 Houston on a not very hard hit ball to right with 2 down. What a backbreaker that is. We were 0.3 of an inch away from strike 3 inning over. Instead, it's 2-0, and Harris, who had only 2 RBI coming into that at bat, just doubled his season total. Ground ball up the middle, backhanded, and no, Jeremiah can't field it. And the ball will stop dead in shallow center. Taveras running in a long way to pick it up. And suddenly the Oriole defense in Game 2 looking shaky. First and third, 2 down for Houston. Cam Smith is up. And the first pitch from Brandon Young had the plate, but a little bit low. Oh, Slater, hang in there, buddy. Boy, Charm City chat is... We're not going to get to 4,500, are we? Holy cow. It's a double header. I'm going all night, people. We better be celebrating, damn it. Come on now. It's 2-0 to Smith. Ball hit in the air to center field and deep. Tavares is looking up. That ball is gone. It bounces all the way up toward the scoreboard. A 2-run bomb. A 3-run bomb. I'm sorry. A 3-run bomb makes it 5-0. That was a slider with 2 strikes on the batter. Had too much of the plate. Wow, what a way for this game to get started. The Orioles have yet to hit, and they are down 5-0. And now, the one thing I wanted to celebrate today, are we going to get there? I can't believe it. Just need a single-digit amount of new subscribers for this game. Oh, I hope we get there. Folks, I might have to ask some of you regulars. Johnson hits one in the right center. That one hits the gap. And, wow, the inning will continue. Brandon Young, not so good right now, folks. Here comes Drew French. Maybe a batter or two too late. My, oh my, what a way to spoil the party. Here's the good news. If we can stop the bleeding now, this Astros team, once again, average, giving up 6 runs a game. Average. If we can come back from 5 runs, this is the team you can do it against. Got to stop the bleeding, though. Here is Shoemaker. I might have said Shoemaker, reading the lineup. This guy decided to trim the R off his name. Shoemaker. One-0 is up and away. 2-0. Oh, Charm City chat, you hang in there now. Swing and a foul tip called strike. 2-1. Pickoff attempt at first base. Johnson got back. The moans I heard from the crowd made it sound like it was close, but I didn't see. They didn't cut over there quick enough. It's 2-1 right now on Shoemaker. Where'd that miss? I tell you what, Young's been squeezed on a couple of calls, I'd say. Sammy picked the wrong one to challenge. It's 3-1 now. Hit in the air, popped up to center. Tavares just coming in a step or two. He makes the catch. The inning is over, but the Astros put up a huge number on the board here. 5 runs on 6 hits in the opening frame. Brutal start. Brutal start. But lots of baseball to go. Lots of baseball to go. Come on, folks. We're going to chip away. And again, we can't give up any more runs. We might be able to afford an individual run or two along the way. But yeah, if it's 5, 6, or 7 runs for Houston, it's still a winnable game. We have yet to come up to hit. We have no idea if McCullers is going to be any good at all. if he's not, or even if he is, the fact of the matter is this Houston team gives up 6 as a baseline. Okay? So let's hang in there, folks. All right. All right. Now, I tell you what, if I'm coming to a game and I didn't get to sit and watch a win for the first few hours of the day, I'm just arriving to see one game and I arrive and it starts like this. It's terrible. I've showed up at a game like this in the top of the first, not even finding my seats until it's already 5-0. It's happened. And it sucks. All right, folks. Gunnar, Ward, and Beavers set to hit for the Orioles to begin their day at the plate. We got 27 outs to work with. Damn it, let's go. Lance McCullers, the pitcher. He rocks, he deals, and it's not even close, and that's a good first sign. That was nowhere near the zone, ball 1. Pitch. High, ball 2. Come on, Gunnar. Now, Gunnar, you know we need base runners, right? That's all we're worried about. There's a strike. He takes a cutter top of the zone. 2-1 the count. Swing and a miss. That one was outside. Would have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Two from McCullers. Swing and a miss. My. First 2 pitches of this at bat were way off the plate, out of the zone. Next thing you know, Gunnar striking out to begin the bottom of the first. Here's Taylor Ward.
Taylor?
First pitch to Ward. Ball 1. I thought I had a bottle of water within arm's reach. I guess I don't. Ward fouls off a sinker to make it 1 ball, 1 strike. This ball's hit to right pretty hard, but right at the right fielder, just a couple of steps to his left. Cam Smith with the catch for Houston. 2 down. Dylan Beavers batting third in the lineup for game 2 here.
Nice beaver.
Thank you.
Beavers' first pitch pops it up, center field. Shortstop going out, and he's going to finally give way to Daniel Johnson, the center fielder, who makes the catch, and the Orioles with no response here. After giving up 5 in the top of the first, they go 1, 2, 3 in the bottom. On to the second inning, folks. I think I have the right button for an occasion like this. Where is it? Or what is that saying I like to use? Where is it?
Okay, mount up.
No. Things can only get better. Yeah. Right. You don't believe Howard Jones when he says that? Things can only get better, right? Hey, folks. Hate to beat a dead horse here. But the quicker we hit 4,500 subscribers, the quicker I can be happy And maybe that positive energy can help get a comeback going here for these Orioles. If you don't think positive energy works around here, well, maybe you're not familiar with a friend of mine named The Hat. What am I watching right now? What is this? Astros propaganda. Hey, come out and play. By the time you hear the sirens, it's already too late. You haven't signed up your dog yet. Well, Bill, what the heck are you waiting for there, bud? Come on. Pets are welcome. Every night is Bark in the Park night on the BirdWatcher Channel. Bryce Matthews fouls the first pitch off. It's the top of the order. Houston batted around in the first inning. And this one hit in the air to center field. Tavares going back a couple of steps, backing up a little bit more, just in front of the track, and center field makes the catch. All right, Young, try to eat some innings here. Folks, sign up your pets. We'll make great pets. We'll make great pets. Yordan Alvarez singled and scored in the first. That one is crushed. Forget about it. That ball is into the Pure Wanker Pavilion above the bleachers in right center field. A solo shot makes it 6-0 Houston. We had kept Yordan at bay through the first two games of the series. He's finally popping off here in Game 3. That's his 12th home run of the season. That ties him with Aaron Judge for the most in Major League Baseball. Isaac Paredes, first pitch strike. Today on The Young and the Scoreless. Oh, wait, that's the theme to MASH. What am I doing? Foul tipped at the plate. Folks, look. All right, it's time for BW to get the morale of the room up, okay? Come on, people. Morale up. We got a win in hand today. Win in hand. We've got a series clinched already. Series clinched. And no matter what happens in this game, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Think, well, we got no chance in New York tomorrow because how bad we played in this game here? Can't think that way. We got a huge series coming up. Look at this pitch. That ball was a hanger and a line drive caught on the infield for the second out. That was what? Paredes lining out? 2 down in the inning. Stick a fork in them? What are you talking about?
Stick a fork in the Yankees. They're done, baby. Stick a fork in them. That was
Christian Walker takes outside for ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Houston with another run in on a solo home run from Yordan Alvarez. Ball went 424 feet. Fouled back, 1-1 on Walker. This is the worst display.
2-2. Hit in the air to right center field and deep. Going back, it is 11-0 Blue Jays. This gotta be one of the most disgusting fucking turn of events.
Whoa. Hey, bite your tongue. Not around here, buddy. Sorry about that, folks. Salty Yankee language. 1-2 on Walker. 2 down, nobody on. The pitch. Low, 2-2.
It'll be 5-1. Blue Jays lead. And fuck this.
Gee, hey. Come on, Yankee fans. Why do you sound so despondent all the time? Is it the pressure of the weight of all those rings? That must be it. Right? 2-2 pitches hit hard in the left. Beavers is going to make a leaping grab on the run onto the track to end the inning. Christian Walker nearly got extra bases, but Beavers saves more scoring. Houston, though, more damage with a solo home run from Yordan Alvarez. They're up now 6-0. And we have had, 3 guys come up to hit in the game? We have 6 guys who have yet to swing a bat, and we're down 6 runs. Holy crap. We got work to do. Folks, I'm going to see what the official subscriber count is right now. I'm going to look. Because, damn it, if one way or another, dare I say it, I deserve it. We're still 7 away. I mean, I wish I could just show you how the subscriber count game by game has just petered out here lately. I mean, petering out. We had 4,476 on April 26th. So 27, 28, 29, 30. That is, what is that? 17 in 5 days? We were averaging like 25 a day. And now 17 in 5 days? That's harsh. Maybe I built up getting this 4,500 too much. Maybe it just turned people off. Maybe I should have just stuck with the normal script of, hey, folks, subscribe today. It's free. And not focus so much on the 4,500 thing. I blew it, everybody. Here's Pete Alonso. First pitch is a cutter for a called strike. Alonso, 195 on the average. Pitch is high, 1 ball, 1 strike. I can't even remember the last doubleheader we played, Matt. We haven't done one this year already, have we? Swing and a foul tip. 1-2 on Alonso. 6-0 Houston, but we're only starting the bottom of the second. Pitch. Hit in the air toward right and going to drift out of play. Well, Chilo, I hear you, but we had a game that we were losing earlier in the week where I had as many views as any win we've had this year. And again, you compare the average game for the first, 25 games to the last 5, and it's just been a huge dip. 2-2 pitch, low and away, full count on Alonso. Folks, a polar bear is 1 pitch away from getting on base.
A polar bear stirs.
Come on. We need base runners. Payoff pitch. Hit in the air to center. Not going to do it. Daniel Johnson makes the catch. 1 down.
A polar bear stirs.
Yeah, again, folks, this might have to be a day where I'm asking some of you regulars out there if you've got another account that you can sign up with to make a second YouTube account just to subscribe. Consider it an early birthday present for BW. By the way, it is now the month of May where I'm sitting. It's 3:30 a.m., May the 1st. It is my birthday month, so make it an early birthday present. Subscribe on a second account in some way. We got to get there today, folks. I was so convinced we would get to this number when the homestand started. Basayo at the plate with a count of 1-1, and there's a called strike. I know it sounds like I'm basically begging at this point. That's fine. If it's begging, so be it. No shame in my game. 1-2 is low. 2-2 on Sammy.
Sammy.
BW, explain the polar bear thing. Pete Alonso's, that's his nickname. He's been known as the polar bear his entire major league career with the Mets. Sammy just struck out, folks. Sorry about that.
Big buck. Stop it all.
I'm sure if you go into like an Orioles merch store, you'll find polar bear related stuff. So the nickname carried over. Tyler O'Neill, first pitch is a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Up high, 1-1. Popeye at the plate.
Ahoy there! Anybody home?
But why? But why polar bear? I guess just large build, white guy. That's probably the most basic explanation. Pitch is low. It's 3-1 on O'Neill. I mean, I think the nickname was given to him by his teammates, and I think, there's a lot of nicknames that you go, well, why do they call him that? Well, the clubhouse gave him that name. Might have something to do with something that happened, among the boys, and he gets stuck with some kind of a nickname. And for Pete, he got the polar bear. You like Bigfoot better. What are you, Quentin Tarantino? 2 down. Leody Taveras, check swing, foul ball, 0-1 on Taveras. Oriole offense is not doing anything so far against McCullers. You want to see us start to chip away. Did that ball get on the foot? No, it's a wild pitch, though, and the runner at first will get in a scoring position with 2 down. O'Neill up to second base. One ball, one strike. 2 down, runner at second base. The pitch. Low and in, but he chased. Damn. A knuckle curve, fooled Taveras. 2 strikes, 2 out. Sasquatch, Bigfoot. What about a Yeti? Can we go with the Yeti? Lays off this one, 2-2. How about the abominable snowman? I think that's one of the cooler names for any mythical creature ever. Tavares asks for time. I mean, it's not just a snowman, folks. It's an abominable snowman. I mean, this snowman's got a reputation so bad. It's abominable. Pitch is away. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Tavares. How about a bugle, folks? Three-two pitch called, strike 3, and the inning is over.
Big buck, stop it all.
That old man Winter. Oh, wait. Is that Old Man River? I don't know. Hey, folks, this game sucks so far. How the hell are you doing? On the road to 4,500, I got nothing else I want to talk about today. Hey, we're 6 away. We've got a new subscriber in. Thank you so much.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
Charm City Chat, at this point, I'm begging you, if you've got any ideas, if you got any way to do a sales pitch through the chat right now, for those watching that are not subscribed, please give them something. Let's give them something to think about. A little free subscription to try out. Come on, people. Where are my luckies? Good. Hey, I need to find some water as well, so I'm going to step off for a sec. When I get back, we better be just 5 away or something. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I give out ultimatums. I give out threats. I think that's the best way to do this, with threats. Be right back.
He met a strange friend in the Chesapeake Bay when Monday the Monster...
Dustin Harris, first pitch in the top of the third, is hit out to right, and it's going to be caught by Tyler O'Neill. 1 pitch, 1 out in the top of the third. The Astros lead it 6-0. Orioles have not done anything to enjoy watching here in Game 2 yet, but there's still a lot of time. Here is Yainer Diaz. And Young's first pitch breaks low and away for ball 1. Only 6 to go. Folks, again, if you do sign up and you're wondering, well, I signed up and the number's not moving, here's a ground ball to third. Diaz will be thrown out. 2 down in the inning. Weston Wilson making the play at third base. So Young looking for a quick 1-2-3 inning here in the third, and that would be nice. That would be something. Up and in. Look out, Cam Smith. Smith hit a home run his last time up. And I don't know if Young wanted to send a message there or not. But situationally, that's a little bit suspect. Especially with 2 out, nobody on, 6-0 ball game. He had a home run off of you. It just optically, that looked like Young might have intentionally brushed him back there. This pitch misses low. 2 balls, no strikes on Cam Smith. Pull Young, Papa, please. Papa, don't preach. I'm in trouble deep. Here's a check swing roller to first. Alonso's going to call Young off and tap the bag himself for the unassisted put out to end the inning. Folks, Brandon Young is going to try to eat some more innings here. I know it's a rough start, but let's see if you can finish strong. If we don't score any runs, you still got to hold the offense to blame. We're 14 likes away from 100, folks. Like count. Getting there. Subscribers are now 5 away. 5 subs away. 5. $5 foot-long subscriber sub. All right, that didn't quite work. I should have thought about that more before I went with it. How you doing, everybody? It is 3:40 a.m. BW going all night long, Lionel Richie style, like a madman, from dusk till dawn. I'm just waiting for Tom Savini to turn into a vampire over here. Hey, we got any Tom Savini fans in the audience? I hope we do. Yeah, folks, if you subscribe, I will wash your windows. That's right. Just allow me to connect to your computer if you're a Windows user, and I'll wash the entire operating system and leave you with nothing. I can do that for you. What do you think about the manager the Orioles hired? I think they should have continued with the same guy that we ended with last year. Are you talking about Tony Mansolino there, Richard? I mean, a guy you like so much you apparently couldn't remember his name? That guy? Are you sure? Here is Weston Wilson leading off. First pitch is a strike from McCullers, and the next one's a ground ball. It's nicely stopped by Correa. He's going to throw out Wilson. Correa going far to his left. Scooped it up cleanly and got Wilson out. 1 away. Where the hell are we? Bottom of the 3rd, I hope? Okay. We need Earl. Yeah, so here's your Mansolino.
So it's not the best option, but it just is what it is.
I'll do the guys quickly, just forget this one.
Yeah, I guess Mansolino wasn't our best option, but it is what it is. Here's Jeremiah Jackson. Line drive. Right to third base on 1 bounce. And Jeremiah will be thrown out by Paredes. 2 down. Folks, Baltimore can't seem to get it going here in game 2. Gunnar Henderson up with 2 down, bases empty. First pitch, he looks at a strike. Knuckle curve. Clip the top of the zone.
His name's Gunnar and he's dating my mom.
That one's low. 1 ball, 1 strike. We should be better than this. But we're a 500 team that if we lose this if we lose game 2, we'll have a 500 day. Comebacker to the pitcher. McCullers underhand flips. Gunnar hits the ball about 40 feet, and the inning is over. Well, first 3 innings have been abysmal. We go to the 4th, 6-0 Houston. Abysmal, folks. A Pepto-Bismol. Hey, we are single-digit number away from 100 likes. We can leave the subscriber push alone for a little bit. Let's focus on likes. Hey, if you're watching right now and you haven't hit that thumbs up at the bottom of your screen, what do you say you go ahead and tap that thing? Give it a little tap. We are 8 away from 100. And if we get to 100, I'll leave it alone for, I don't know, a while. Now just 7 away. We get there and I'll leave it alone for a while. I promise. I'll just go back to bugging people about subscribing. Doubleheader day, folks. If you want to help out the channel in some other way, you can. Magic memberships, super chats, Ko-Fi donations. Oh, super stickers. You can gift a membership to somebody. There's all kinds of things to do. We're gonna need Povich for tomorrow, Shante. It was Brandon Young's turn to pitch today anyway, and there's nothing he had done in his last 2 starts to make you not want him to go out there and try it again. He had 2 good starts at a time where we didn't really have anybody else to point to in the rotation and say, hey, you had 2 good starts in a row. You couldn't say that about Rogers. You couldn't say that about Bradish. You couldn't say that about Bassett. And you couldn't say that about Boz. I had no problem with Brandon Young getting the start today. Just had a bad start. He is out here again for the top of the 4th inning. Daniel Johnson leading off. 1-0 pitch is high. It's 2-0. Rogers was supposed to pitch tomorrow. He's on the DL. We're going to need Povich for that. Up and away. It's 3-0 on Johnson, leading off the 4th. We can't be walking this guy. Throw him a strike. Come on. Just caught the corner, 3-1. Shantae's just annoyed. Shantae's basically admitting, okay, BW, maybe what I'm saying isn't making 100% logical sense. I'm just frustrated, okay? And you know what, Shantae? That's honest. And that's good. That's fine. Okay. Right now, things are pretty crappy. That's a leadoff base runner here. First pitch swinging, Shoemakey hits a ball to center. Tavares with the catch. 1 out with a runner at first base. That was Johnson reaching on a walk, by the way. Leadoff walk. Pitch count for Young is now at, is it only 57? I mean, he could certainly go a while, despite the lopsided score. There's a called strike to Bryce Matthews, a sinker, bottom of the zone. Runner at first, 1 out. Pitch fouled away. We should be a 800 team. What, like 1-800? Who the hell has an 800 winning percentage? 1-800 Cars for Kids. Pitch is off the plate. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Yeah, what's wrong with us not playing 800 ball? Why aren't we having the greatest season by any team in the history of Major League Baseball? What's wrong with us? 1-2 pitch. Hit on the ground, backhanded to third. Going to try to go to second and can't hold the ball. Jeremiah can't hold the throw. It'll put runners at first and third with one out. And I guess you got to give Jeremiah an error here. Weston Wilson, the throw to second looked catchable. Let's take a look here. Wilson had a backhand along the foul line. It's a low throw. Jeremiah, looks like he turned his head before he saw that ball into the glove. That was the mistake. He was trying to look ahead. So first and third, it goes down as a hit. And now you got Yordan Alvarez up here. This could get ugly quickly. Oh, yeah. If you want an 800 winning percentage, you just need a few 30-game winners. Just 3 guys in the rotation. 1-800 Cars for Kids, really? Yeah, really. Really, Doug, really. This pitch is low. It's 2-0. Pardon me, make it 3-0 now on Yordan. He is 2 for 2. And a Who's Doug should be popping up in 3, 2, 1. Yordan draws a walk. The bases are loaded with 1 out. Isaac Paredes is the batter due up. Drew French is going to come out and have a chat. I think technically the commercial was 1877 Cars for Kids. 1877 Cars for Kids. 877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today. Mound meeting for Baltimore. Houston's up by 6, and they have the bases loaded with 1 out. Well, Chilo, the good news is we've got 4 months and change to figure it out. In fact, we basically have 5 months. May, June, July, August, September. We got 5 months. First pitch to Paredes is high for ball 1. Donate your car today. 1-0 the pitch. Not in the zone. It's 2-0. Young has missed the zone 6 straight pitches. Two-0. Fouled back a little bit late on that swing from Paredes. The 06 Cubbies. Was that Tinkers to Evers to Chance? Was that a Tinkers to Evers to Chance Cubs team there, Bill? This pitch over the plate but low, and that is ball 3, folks. Nowhere to put him. 3-ball count on Paredes. Folks, cover your ears, cover your eyes, hold your breath, cross your fingers. 3-1 pitch, hit in the air to right. Long run for O'Neill. He's on the track and he can't catch it. It's off the wall. Everybody had to hold up, not knowing if that ball was going to be caught out there. So it's just going to be a single RBI. A long RBI single makes it 7-0 with the bases still loaded. This game is going down the old drain, folks. Check swing by Christian Walker, and he went around 0-1. Donate your car today. We need to almost sweep the Yankees. I wholeheartedly agree. And I think the definition of almost sweeping is taking 3 out of 4. That's what I want to do. A split, you know, if you're not so far behind on the road, is seemingly acceptable. Line drive, base hit into right. 1 run is in, and they're going to go station to station. It's 8-0. Base is still loaded, still only 1 out, and at this point, what do you do? I mean, what do you do? Bring in Cameron Foster. Bring in Foster and have him just mop this shit up. You can't keep letting Young out here. This ball's hit to center. Ball is caught out there. Alvarez will tag from third and score. It's 9-0, 2 down in the inning. At this stage, I just don't see any. I mean, I know it sounds obvious to say 9-0, but there's just no indication of anything that's going to be done to try to get back into this game. This is just the last kind of game you wanted to see on the eve of a 4-game series in the Bronx. It's going to be nice to take the series, but we had a chance for a sweep. And right now we're getting our asses kicked. This pitch is fouled away by Diaz. He has a count of 0-2. 2 down, runners at first and third. Houston scored 5 in the first, another in the second, and then 4 more here so far in the fourth. The third inning, the only inning they have not scored. Diaz fouls it off to the left. Still 0-2. Pitch. Lined in the left center, a base hit. Another run is in. Double digits for Houston. 10-0. Folks, it might be time for some BW karaoke. I'll tell you this, I'm going to have a snack. BW is going to have a snack. I did announce that there is a special rule here in the Charm City chat. It's too bad Swaggy McChicken Nuggets isn't around for this, but folks, once we're down by 10 runs, you're allowed to curse at your heart's content. Say whatever you want, as long as it's not in hatred toward any other person. Don't make it personal, but if you want to just get it out of your system, feel free to curse to your heart's content. Okay? Great. I'm going to have a little Thai snack. Boy, you guys are disgusting. Oh, boogers. Gosh darn. too nice for you just shit his pants. That's right, I need a Scooby snack. Yeah! Basayo is challenging. And Basayo won a challenge. I don't believe it. It turns a ball into strike 3 to end the inning. We go to the bottom of the 4th. 10-0 Houston. Like, I hope that's a pretty good Scooby-Doo. We're down 10-0. I've got to come up with stuff to do, or everybody's going to go. Replay beep. All right, here you go, everybody. Folks, this is not safe for work.
Okay, mount up.
Not safe for work.
2-2. Hit in the air to right center field and deep. Going back, it is 11-0 Blue Jays. This gotta be one of the most disgusting fucking turn of events I have ever watched. I mean, the New York Yankees as a whole should be a fucking shame to themselves that they are not only losing, they are taking an absolute thrashing, Diddy style, with no Vaseline whatsoever, no baby oil, nothing. They are getting balls dragged over their fucking foreheads like a group of bitches is what is happening right now for the New York Yankees. One of the nastiest, disgusting displays of baseball I have ever watched. This one is hit in the air to left field. There's 2 outs. Who gives a fuck? 2 away.
All right. I'm seeing a couple of people suggest that we go to the hat. Folks, let's be honest. There's only so much magic the hat can provide, and the magic has stamina, like an arm in the bullpen. You can't just go to it every game. So what would you rather do? Try to get the hat to help a 10-run comeback that I'm not sure if it's got enough magic in it to do, or do you want 100% magic for the hat ready for the Yankee series tomorrow night? I don't think we should be wasting the hat. Taylor Ward is up to hit here to begin the bottom. Are we only in the 4th inning? Is this really still the 4th inning? Wow. 2-1 on Ward. Swing and a miss. Tomo. Tomo arigato, Mr. Abato. Tomo. That pitch off the plate, it's a full count on Taylor Ward, leading off the bottom of the 4th. Hey, folks, we got a leadoff walk. How about them apples?
I'm walking here.
Got to start somewhere, right? You just want to see, look, I just think it's a little bit nuts to say we can come back and win. If it were to happen, oh, how special it would be, but to put your emotional investment into such a thing, I think would probably not be in your best interest. But what you want to see is just the team not capitulate and just play these last 5 innings out doing nothing. You want to see them fight back, and I think that, again, you just want to, head to the Bronx with something to feel good about. Even if you don't win today, don't lose badly. 2-0 pitch swung on a miss by Beavers. Folks, I don't see any Beavers in the chat.
Nice beaver.
Thank you.
We're just going to be a stupid team like the last 3 years. Is that so, Doug? That's an interesting take, Doug. Pitch is fouled away. The count is 2-2 on Beavers. You're so not good at this. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch off the plate. We got a full count, folks. Thanks for adding your beaver in there, Bill and Alfie.
Nice beaver.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Three balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Beavers goes down swinging, 1 away for Alonso.
A polar bear stirs. A polar bear stirs.
Come on, Pete. Alonso, a line drive, base hit, a hard hit ball that gets past the left fielder up against the wall. Ward will get the go home sign from third and no throw in. It's an RBI double from Alonso. The Orioles do get on the board. We won't go gently into that late afternoon. It's 10-1. You get 1 cash register for that. 1. Woohoo! Man, I know Chilo is watching ahead of me. I don't know why he doesn't just line up his game with me. The comments are just, they're too ready to go. It's like, here's my analysis of a play that BW has just finished calling. It's already in the chat. Okay. I mean, you're waiting at least, I guess. But there really is no race. That same comment given 5 seconds later is going to have the same impact. Just saying. Basayo at the plate. The count is no balls and 2 strikes. Runner at second, 1 out. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Sammy goes chasing on a pitch low. And he is dispersed of rather easily. Hey, a grand slam. We really don't have the pitching isn't matching up with the Yankees. Huh. Another interesting point to say that the Orioles suck and kind of giving credit to the Yankees. Another good, interesting observation, Doug. I'll have to remember that one. 1-0 pitch is high. 2-0 the count on Tyler O'Neill. Way outside, 3-0. O'Neill has a walk today already. Another one here would be nice. Hey, we hit 2 grand slams last night. And if we did that now, we'd still be losing, but it'd be close. That's ball 4. Okay. Now you hit yourself a nice Earl Weaver special here. You make it 10-4. And, yeah, you chip away. Come on. Pitching, or mound meeting for the pitcher here, McCullers. Take your time. I'm not in a hurry.
Let me have a Diablo sandwich, a Dr. Pepper. Make it fast. I'm in a goddamn hurry.
More snacks for me. Leody Taveras, 2 on, 2 out. Pitch. A little bit high, ball 1. Taveras slams one down the right field line. It's a fair ball into the corner. O'Neill, and it gets trapped into the corner. It's going to be a triple, a stand-up triple for Taveras. 10-3. 10-3. Come on, folks. Splash it up.
Mount up.
Where's the splish splash button?
Splish splash, I was taking a bath.
I tuned into another Orioles clown show, I see. Yes, Cosmos. It's your world, and we're all just living in it for your personal amusement. How are you today, my fine feathered friend? Here's Weston Wilson. The count is 0-1. That ball's popped up. Should end the inning. Shortstop Correa wants it, and that'll do it. But the Orioles get 3 runs on the board. They were down 10-0. They've got 30% of it back. 70% to go. And there is time left. I'm just saying, this game ain't half over. On to the top of the 5th. Astros 10, Orioles 3, BW taking a break. Be back in a minute, folks. Enjoy the show. All right, folks, we are ready for the next half inning, and we've got a new pitcher on the mound. Is this what's his face? Cameron Foster. I called for Foster, and here he is. Foster, Australian for mediocre relief pitcher. That's why I'm saying that our pitching is not as good as the Yankees. All right, well, point taken for a second time. Okay. Good to know. 0-2 the count on Daniel Johnson. Swing and a miss, and down he goes. Foster, Australian for strikeout.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
First pitch strike here to, who is this? Shoemaker. Shoemakey is up, the number 9 hitter. 0-1 the count. That's a line drive base hit into center field. Shoemake. Go make a shoe, pal. Go cobble something. What do I think about the new City Connect unis? I like them. There's a ground ball into the hole. It's going to be a tough play for Gunnar. Matthews is fast, and unfortunately, Alonso can't scoop this throw. Alonso's made a lot of scoops, but could not pick this one. And it's going to be first and second with 1 out. It was a good bounce. It's probably a scoop Alonso should make. I'm sure he would say he should have. They're going to give a hit to Bryce Matthews. And here is Yordan Alvarez with 2 men on base, and he's had a big day already. A 0-1 pitch to Yordan is upstairs, a 1 ball, 1 strike. Talk about cobbling something together. Swing and a miss. Had I already made my cobbling reference? If you had done it first, credit to you. I apologize. I didn't mean to step on your toes, but yes, a cobbling joke wasn't definitely needed. Folks. Oh, you're playing. Oh, yes. I got mine in first. Yes. All right, great. My confidence is back. Oh, but I'm not back on screen. Whoops. Yep, I see it. Up and in? What happened? No, it's a bounce is far off Basayo. And Sammy is bent over at the waist. I didn't see where this ball bounced in, but Sammy couldn't block it. And the runner, 2 runners move up to second and third now on the wild pitch. Trainer out to talk to Sammy. Just all kinds of problems on this last pitch. Oh, wow. It bounced up and got him square in the mask. I don't know if I've ever seen. I mean, Sammy did. Dude, get the glove up. It's like. This is so, man, Basayo, I don't know what it is, but it just seems like he doesn't know how to move the glove quickly. I mean, not even to say that he had the reaction time to get the glove all the way up to the mask in time to prevent it hitting him. But the fact is he left the glove like down at crotch level. He didn't even try to move it up after that ball bounced in there. And again, I don't want to pick on Sammy. He just got his bell rung here. Starting to swing a bat well. I'm behind him 100%. But his glove work is definitely, between the way he likes to hold it like this to catch pitches, his reaction time, sometimes you'll see pitches just pop right out of the glove. Swing and a miss. Foster comes back and gets a strikeout of Yordan. How about that? That's huge. They had second and third, only 1 out, a base open. Foster going after Yordan and getting the strikeout to make it 2 down. Here's Paredes. First pitch catches the outside edge for a strike. So, folks, I'll talk to Harvey out there and see if he can maybe... Oh, it looks like Harvey already adjusted. Oh, he already did that. What happened? Another wild pitch and a run is going to come in to score? Unbelievable. It's now 11-3. I mean, Sammy, again, no movement of the body at all. It's just, let me see if I can stab it with my glove. And he doesn't even get enough of it to, like, slow it down. Here's a ball hit hard in the left, a diving catch attempt, and Beavers comes up with it. A nice diving catch to end the inning, but the Astros get a run to push their lead back to 8. This game is somehow only half over. Houston 11, Baltimore 3. See, I can see at the top of the screen, it looks like Harvey had already adjusted that. So let me see if I can now. But what that's going to do, you see, this is not going to, we'll see how this works. Let's see. BW's got to play around with some stuff. Hold on. All right, so now I can bring this in more, bring this in more, and then actually stretch it out. Stretch it out. Move this down just a skosh. Move this down a skosh. Move this down a skosh. Oh, that's too hard to move. It's so small. That's what she said. Oh, come on. Let me grab it. Okay. Where are we? Are we flush? There. You see that? A little bit larger. A little bit larger, right? A little bit. I kind of had to push some other stuff down. Oh, you know what else I can do? Look at BW, thinking of better and better ways. Let's go with this. All right. It's larger, right? It's larger than it was. It's a little better. Well, it's not going to get a whole lot better. What do you want? Here, it's 11. Wait, it's 11 to 3. I'll make human numbers. Jeremiah with a fly ball to left field. Second pitch. I'm sorry. On an 0-1 pitch, McCullers gets Jeremiah to fly out to left. And that's how this inning starts. A quick out. Dang it. Oh, yeah, we're not losing by 10 now. You can't curse anymore with F-bombs. I just keep changing the rules. Gunnar Henderson with a swing and a miss. Man, Gunnar, get going, will you? I know you've been getting some hits here and there, but where are those 3-hit games with a walk? Pitch is in the dirt. 1-1 on Gunnar. Folks, we are at 116 likes. Still waiting for that odometer to get us to 4,500. I can tell you right now, we are 1 subscriber away from 4,500. It's a swing and a miss on Gunnar. It's 1-2. 1 subscriber away from 4,500. And again, just to let you know, I got a lot of hate watchers out there. What will likely happen, and I'm just letting them know that I know what they do so that it's not going to be unique or clever if they do it. But they'll most likely unsubscribe just to watch the meter go back down after we hit 4,500. So prepare for that. Folks, we just hit 4,500! Pew, pew, pew! Whoa! Gunnar lost his bat, and it's caught in the Oriole dugout by who is that over there? Did Blaze catch it? Nice catch by an Oriole player of Gunnar's bat in the dugout. It's Taylor Ward at the plate. The count 0-1, 2 down. Pitch is low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Folks, we did it. 4,500.
Message for you, son.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really
Look
do.
at that pretty number, folks. 5,000 is beckoning. 1-1 up and away. 2-1 on Ward. Thank you so much to everybody who has found this channel at some time between the opening game of the 2024 season, anytime 2024, 2025, or this season. I've been here for every game. I've unfortunately have missed chunks of games, a few at-bats here, a couple of full innings there, but I've always been here. And I have done some crazy things to not miss games. I have battled through illnesses that I would otherwise just happily say, folks, I want the night off. Ain't happening. That is ball 4 to Taylor Ward. He will draw a 2-out walk. We are down 8. We got Dylan Beavers coming up. And yeah, folks, I hope everybody remembers at least approximately what number subscriber they were. That is your BirdWatcher number. I wish I could give you guys some kind of a patch or a badge, something. But I don't have any merch or any stuff like that. Dylan Beavers, 1 strike on the batter and make it 2 strikes. Cutter at the bottom of the zone. McCullers, his day's got to be coming to an end here. Well, maybe not. Still only the 5th inning. Pitch count in the high 70s. It just feels like we've been in our bullpen forever now. That pitch is low, 1-2 on Beavers.
Nice beaver.
Thank you.
If you don't remember what your number is, just guess. Thank you, On Point. I'll never be able to be on the level of the Iron Man, but swing and a miss, and down goes Beavers. Go down on Beavers? What did I say? No, down goes Beavers. Folks, that inning is over now. We are down by 8 runs here in Game 2 of this doubleheader, final game of the homestand. Not looking good, but we're closer now than we were, I don't know, 20 minutes ago. I'm looking for something. Folks, 4,500. Thanks so much. I should probably have had something better prepared to say about it because it really does mean a lot to me, folks. The first season ended at about 2,500 subscribers, so I was honestly hoping that we would hit 5,000 by the end of season 2. Just match what we did the first season, and I'm not being greedy, just looking to match, not get more. Unfortunately, due to bad team performance and maybe getting punished by YouTube's algorithm for not putting any content out there in the off-season months, Season 2 did not get anywhere near the Season 1 numbers. So that goal of hitting 5,000 put on hold for a while, and it's still 500 subscribers away. But when this third season of the channel started, I had no idea coming out of Season 2, going into this season, what to expect. I thought the best or the most realistic expectation would be to see Season 2 like numbers. But the truth is, the numbers have actually spiked back up more like Season 1. And we have gotten a lot of new subs in here in the first month or so of the season. So I just want to say thanks to everybody. And I think by putting in those extra hours in the off season, covering a lot of spring training games, I'm grinding as hard as I can, folks, to make it. And yeah, we're getting near 5,000. We are beginning the top of the 6th inning, and Cameron Foster is out here still on the mound with Christian Walker at the plate. The count is 2-0. And a pitch fouled away. 2 balls and 1 strike. Oh, did Richard finally get caught for being Doug after I already said he was Doug like 5 times? Let's see what these deleted messages say. Pitch popped up on the infield. Alonso in the foul ground near the first base coach box makes the catch. 1 away in the top of the 6th. Let's see. We have... What do we have? What does that say? Boo? What are you, a ghost? Boo again. And then boo again. Wow. Casper the Friendly Ghost joining us in chat today, folks. Hey, boo-boo. What's in the picnic basket? I don't think the Ranger's gonna like this, Yogi. Hey, boo-boo. Harris is the batter. 1 out, nobody on. Count of a ball and a strike. That's a curveball, or a slider, excuse me, a slider that wraps around the outside corner for strike 2. Good pitch from Foster there. One, 2 fouled away. Heater at 97. Folks, the next game, I haven't updated it here. It's obviously the Yankees tomorrow night. Let me tell you what the pitch time is. Might take me a sec. That's a high pitch, but it's hit on the ground somehow by Harris. Fielded by Foster. He'll flip it to Alonso for the out. So the next game is tomorrow at 7:05 p.m. first pitch, which means we'll be on the air here at 6:50 p.m. Okay? So I need to change that. Next game, tomorrow night. Whoops. Oh, come on. We have Yainer Diaz at the plate. 1-0 pitch is a check swing foul ball. 1-1 the count. 2 down, nobody on. And the top of the 6th. That ball hit on the ground and into left center field for a base hit. Diaz aboard with 2 away. What was that? 7:05. So 6:50. A little late putting this into the description here. Okay. Sorry, folks. Just doing a little bit of housekeeping. It's 2-0 on Cam Smith. Runner at first, 2 down. Pitch is a check swing up and in. Smith didn't go. It's 3-0. Folks, we got the 4,500. I wish I had some celebratory music, right? Or something. That's ball 4. Smith will get a 2-out walk to put runners at first and second. It's just not easy. You want everything to work out together, right? You want to hit a nice channel milestone at the same time the team is winning or on the cusp of winning. When the channel does something nice but the team is losing like this, it's not really much of a, the team and how they're doing means more to me anyway. This pitch has popped up on the infield. Jeremiah waves off Gunnar and makes the catch to end the inning. Bottom of the 6th coming up. The Orioles are down 8. They have 4 trips to the plate to go. They're down 8. So they need to average 2 runs at the plate per inning. That's all we need to do. That's all we need to do. Every inning, a bloop and a blast, and we tie it up and go extras, and then we win it in extras. Foster's whip is 2.64. Oof. Falsters, Australian for high whip. I'm calling my shot. We are scoring 5 runs this inning after BW hit 4,500. Damn, you just inspired somebody else to try to help you make it happen, man. This is the deal. This is what happens when people try to get excited. Where are you? There you are. Took a minute. How you doing, folks? All right, Chilo. Challenge accepted. The hat says, I'm joining you on this mission. I like a good mission.
We're on a mission from God.
Yes, we are. What? The hat says, what the hell? I know. Hey, look, the hat is as temperamental as any of us. The hat, just got to let the hat be, The hat is like a hot chick, You kind of let them get away with some stuff. Because, they come through in other areas, right? Am I right or am I right? All right, Alan is happy. Hey, we're underway, and it's Pete Alonso looking at a first pitch strike in the bottom of the 6th. We need base runners.
A polar bear stirs.
0-1. Open in. Did that get him? Man, oh man, Alonso already had some chin music earlier in the ball game. Or maybe it was in game 1. This one was really close to getting him. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch. A little bit inside. 1-1. Or sorry, 2-1. There is a little streak of sunlight between the pitcher's mound and the batter's box. So that ball coming out of the shadows and passing into the sunlight for a split sec. Not sure if it has any real impact on anybody. 2-2 in the dirt, full count. I'm watching the Houston broadcast, and they got a close-up of somebody eating some, it's like chicken fingers and French fries. Fouled away. Still a full count on Alonso. Hey, thank you, Charm City Entertainment. 45 hundo. It was a touch and go there. I was expecting the milestone to happen not so close to the end of the homestand. There is a swing and a miss. Alonso down on strikes. A knuckle curve there from McCullers. It broke low and away. Cricket chickens have fingers? Yes, they do, George. They have fingers. How is that never a Mitch Hedberg joke? He's done I know he's done at least one joke on chicken fingers, but he's never done a joke about how chickens don't actually have fingers. It seems like he would have had a joke for that. Fish, fish don't have sticks either. I've never caught a fish that had a stick on it. There's a called strike to Sammy Basayo. Folks, I don't know why I can't call every pitch right now. It's just we're down by a lot, and it's the second game of a long night. The count is 1-2 on Sammy. Pitch is low, 2-2. Bases empty, 1 away. The Orioles down by 8. Buffaloes have wings. Chickens have fingers. Called strike 3. Sammy goes down looking. 2 down in the inning. McCullers is going to be 1 out away from a quality start. That ball started tailing away from Sammy there, but he never offered at it. Tyler O'Neill looks at a strike. O'Neill, what have you done today? You've walked twice. That's good. Pitch high, 1 ball, 1 strike. And tomorrow is another day. Tomorrow, the Yankees, tomorrow. Bring it on, New York. Bring it the hell on. I'm telling you, folks, I'm a different person. We play the Yankees. Popped up. O'Neill. Out of play. Count now 2-2. I mean, I'm telling you right now, if you guys have any reservations about how the team did today, how the team's doing in general, who you want to see demoted back to Norfolk, who do you want to see outright cut? Tell me reason number 8,256. You're sick of Mike Elias. You can have all of these, opinions and criticisms and stuff stored up that you got on your mind. With the Yankees, I don't worry about any of that shit. Okay. O'Neill fouls off a 3-2. It's still full count. And I hope you guys have the same mentality. Throw aside everything. Throw aside a player that's annoying you with their lack of performance or whatever, and root this team on, man. That ball's crushed, O'Neill, but it's right to the left fielder who makes the catch. O'Neill hit the crap out of it and comes up with nada. It's just not looking good here for game 2, folks. Still down by 8 now with 3 innings to go. 11-3, Houston. So, yeah, folks. Just, I'm not saying that you don't have a reason to feel the way you might feel about this or that regarding the team. All I'm asking you to do is to just put that shit on layaway for 4 days. All right? We go to the Bronx. We try to win. If we take 3 out of 4, it's going to cure a lot of those ailments you might be feeling about this team. I'm telling you it will. However, we go there and we lay an egg. It's this is a inflection point for this season. It's happening. It's starting tomorrow. I know we're not the favorites. You look, our pitching matchups have been kind of taken away for the time being. Could be set up before the day's over, but I know who the Yankees have lined up. They've got Max Fried. They got Cam Schlitter. They're at home. They've got the best record in their division. They should be favorites. We have to show why baseball is such a great sport and do the opposite of what the expectation is, right? And go in there and win. Take 3 out of 4. That's what I want. And hot damn if I'm not going to be ready from pitch 1 starting tomorrow night. I hope this team will be ready. All right, we are underway here in the top of the 7th, and Keegan Aiken is on for the Orioles facing Shoemake Maker? Whatever. This guy's up. Oh, should I be over here? I'm sorry. I'm going to call him Shoemake. Shoemake could very easily be like some kind of sushi I've never tried. But it is apparently just shoemake. I guess he's not a fan of anime. 3-1 the count on Shoemake. There's a strike by Aiken, top of the zone, full count. I'll be happy with 2-2 or 3-1. I mean, 2-2 wouldn't be the end of the world, but you're just breaking even. You're not gaining any ground. And I know it's early enough in the season where it's not. By the way, a strikeout of Shoemake from Keegan Aiken.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
It's not the end of the world to take a split at the Bronx in 4 games at this stage of the season, but it's just such a golden opportunity to just win 1 additional game and go 3 out of 4. Now you've gained 2 games on them. And now you've kind of let them know that, hey, you're doing your thing, we're doing our thing, but when we play head-to-head, look out for us, you know? I want to win 3. I really want to win 3. I hope we can do it. I don't know. I'm oddly optimistic, folks. 0-2 the count on Bryce Matthews. That pitch is low, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Matthews is 1 for 4, hitting a leadoff today. That ball's hit hard. Diving stop by Gunnar. If he gets Matthews, oh, he does. Gunnar does everything right here. A diving stop to his left, stop, pop, and a strong throw to first, right on target. Great play by Gunnar.
Besides that, it's all in the reflexes.
All right. Of course, I want 4-0. Of course, I want 4-0. But 4-0 would be like the entire baseball world would stop and go, oh, my God, the Orioles just took 4 in a row. I mean, have we been on a 4-game? We have been on a 4-game win streak. Here's a base hit in the right center by Alvarez. He's on again. A 2-out single. What a game for Jordan. Again, first couple of games of this series, Tuesday night and earlier today, did pretty good job containing him, but he's making up for lost time in this one. Isak. Yeah, so we have not had a 4-game win streak. We've had a pair of 3-game win streaks, and that was with a single loss sandwiched right in between. That was that run of 6 of 7. Here's a pop-up, third base side on the foul side of the infield. Wilson will catch it to end the inning. Paredes pops out. We're going to the bottom of the 6th. Is that right? Oh, wait, is that bottom of the 7th? Where are we? It is a 7th inning stretch. Folks, I've already screamed it once tonight. It is now 4:51 a.m., so pardon me if I do a more muted version of our tradition, but it is the last game of the homestand, so please participate. It is time to throw some cakes on the griddle.
Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy.
That's right. They're real bird watchers. They don't forget the cakes.
Thank God I'm a country boy.
The tradition.
Thank God I'm a country boy.
The lore.
Thank God I'm a country boy.
The building nonsense that is the BirdWatcher Channel.
Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy.
Folks, we've been out hit today in this second game, 14-2, and keep in mind they out hit us pretty handily in game 1, despite us winning a pretty lopsided score. Just 2 hits from the Orioles through the first 6 innings, and yet we got 3 runs. So that's the second game today where I think we've had more runs than hits. We're making the most out of our opportunities. But today the pitching, Brandon Young, unfortunately, 5 runs in the first. You take that away, and that's a 6-3 game, and you feel like you're in it still. But it's tough to come back after going down what eventually was a 9-0 game after the top of the 4th. We've outscored them 3-2 since, but you can't trade 3 runs for 2 every 3 innings. And it would need to be a 95-inning game for that to eventually work out. We've only got 2 or 2.5 innings left. Leody Taveras has a 2-run triple today, the big hit for the Orioles in this second game. 0-1 pitch is very high, 1 ball, 1 strike to Leody.
Come on, let's dance.
Oye, están hablando por ahí
Yankees tomorrow. 1-1 pitch is low. All right, so again, I want to say thanks to Harvey for not only giving me this nice application to use for games going forward with the scoreboard info delayed by 80 seconds to prevent spoilers and what have you. But not only did he do it, he made some adjustments in the middle of the stream here. Kind of squeezed the logos together so that I could widen the board a little more and get the numbers there in the middle a little larger for you. I mean, there is what appears to be a left on base number that's super, super tiny. But, you know, come on, folks. You got the info you need. And the balls and strikes are now something you can follow without getting spoiled. We got a 3-1 count on Taveras, and that's a called strike. Full count on Leode. Well, I'm not seeing 3 balls and 2 strikes. I'm only seeing 2 pitches on the screen here. There's strike 2. Well, I'm far ahead. Pitch, low and in. And that's a walk for Taveras. A leadoff walk. What did I say? We got to score 2 per inning? Well, now it needs to be 3 per inning. You score 3 here to make it 6-11, 3 in the 8th to make it 9-11, and 3 in the 9th to win it 12-11. What's the problem? Leadoff man on. Here's Weston Wilson. Swing and a miss. Got a heater right down the gut. Missed it. Folks, thanks so much for us to getting the 4,500 subscribers today. What a moment. But doesn't mean I want us to stop. Keep on trucking, folks. Here's a hard hit ball. That will get through into left center field for a base hit. Going to third is Taveras. Weston Wilson with a hard hit single. And the Orioles have 2 on, nobody out at first and third. Folks, a little water, anybody? A little water, anybody? A little sprinkle on your, some sprinkles on your ice cream? Here's Jeremiah. He's got a grand slam earlier today. He is 0 for 2 so far in this one, and he swings and misses. A ground out and a fly out here in game 2. Pitch outside. 1-1 the count. Nobody out. Nobody out. Pitch. Grounded foul. That's right. That's the recipe, Kevin. 3 runs per inning. Of course, we can't afford to give up a run anymore. But we're one swing away potentially from getting that first of the 3-run innings we need. Swing and a miss. Jeremiah strikes out. Boo! Boo!
Stop it all.
That's not what we wanted. We wanted Jeremiah to hit another giant bomb and add another big cluster of RBI to his... Oh, that ball's hit to right. That ball's trouble. That ball is down for a base hit. 1 run is in. The throw comes in. Wilson stopping at third. And Gunnar Henderson has himself an RBI double. It's 11-4. A base hit away from making it 11-7. or 11-6, excuse me, to get those 3 runs we're looking for. Come on, folks. Taylor Ward coming up.
Taylor?
Let's keep going. Pitch. Upstairs, ball 1. And again, folks, if we don't come back, I think this is still important for the team to not just roll over after being down huge inside 2-0. Knowing they already won the first game of the day, there's some teams out there that would just kind of, not put the pedal to the metal in a situation like this. We're trying, I think. 2-0 pitch, swing and a miss. That might have been ball 3, a rising fastball. By the way, it's is it Brian Abreu on the pitch for Houston? I apologize for not telling you. He's been out there since the inning started. And the 2-1 is very high, folks. 3-1 the count. Taylor Ward with a hitter's count and 2 runners in scoring position. The pitch. Outside, ball 4. Folks, load them up.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
It'll be a mound meeting. Gosh, why can't Adley be hitting third right here, right now? It's Dylan Beaver's turn. Oh, this is where we really need Adley. It's the bases loaded, 1 out. Mound meeting for Houston. Folks, I need a lucky. I didn't know if I'd need another one to get through this one, but here we are. Bases loaded. This sun gun's empty. Hold on a sec. I got to go grab me something. First pitch to Beavers is a strike at the top of the zone from Abreu. Bases loaded, 1 out. Folks, where are your Beavers?
Nice beaver.
Thank you.
If ever there were a time to expose your Beavers, now's the time. Pitch just missed. Looked like a backdoor slider, but it just stayed outside. 1-1 the count. Give me all your lovin'. Give me all your Beavers too. 1-1. Oh, he didn't call it a strike, but it looks like a challenge from Houston. It looked like a strike. And it's a strike. Middle of the plate, bottom of the zone. The entire baseball may be saved for a millimeter in the zone there. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. The pitch from Abreu to Beavers. Swing and a miss. Has Beavers struck out 3 straight times today? Wow, 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts in his last 3 at-bats for Dylan Beavers. That's it for him in the 3-hole.
Nice beaver.
Thank you.
Kobe Mayo is up to hit. What happened to Alonso? Alonso's out of the game. I don't know why. It better be for something, not anything to do with an injury. 0-1 on Mayo. Called a strike on the edge. It's 0-2. What is going on right now? Pitch. Mayo fouls it away. I'm looking on Twitter right now to see if there's something about Alonso not being in the game anymore. No balls, 2 strikes on Mayo. The pitch. He chased one. Swing and a miss. Bases left loaded. Sorry, folks.
Big buck, big buck. Stop it all.
Let's see here. Pete, where are you, buddy? Unfortunately, there's Xavi Alonso, a footballer, who's also being talked about on Twitter right now. I need to get the word Pete in there. Speculation by Jacob Calvin Meyer is that Alonso is just getting a little rest because of the blowout score. But it felt like it might not be a blowout score with one more rally there. Again, this is the Astros. I mean, if this was another team with a score line like this, I might be on board with that thinking, but the Astros have the worst pitching staff in baseball. I don't treat a 7-run deficit with them the way I would treat a 7-run deficit with a team with a good pitching staff. It would have been nice to see Alonso up there instead of Mayo. Yep, I don't know what to say about how we treated that inning there once we had the bases loaded and a lot of weapons on the bench. Don't have much to say, folks. It's like Alvarez seems to understand that, like, when we get into trouble when we're pitching, when the opposing team is threatening for a big score, a couple of guys on, 2 outs, that's when you go to your best weapon and you get Rico Garcia to get you out of trouble. But when it comes to pinch hitting, a situation like bases loaded, you got a chance to really get back in the game there. Here's a slider for a strike. We have on the mound Tyler Wells. Wells is on here in the top of the 8th. He's got a count of 0-2 on Christian Walker. And here's a hard hit ball. It'll get through the left side for a base hit. Leadoff single for Walker. Yep, Phantom, I really can't defend. I mean, we could talk about, should we have made a move, both guys, one guy, but there had to have been a move somewhere. There was at least one upgrade in that situation. That, again, like, are we going to have another bases loaded situation in the next 2 innings? Might not. And again, had we cashed in and made it, I don't know, 11-7, does that mean we automatically still come back to win? No, but you're just trying to give yourself a chance. Dustin Harris with a count of 0-1. The pitch is outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike pitch. Low and in. Well, it's not that we needed to use someone else for Mayo. It's that we shouldn't have sat Pete. Mayo came in to replace Pete. He had to hit. Or it really wouldn't have made sense for Alvarez. Here's a pop-up foul ground first base. Mayo makes the catch. Harris is retired, 1 away in the top of the 8th. Folks, again, I'm basically mentally prepping myself for the Yankee series at this point. When we're up to hit, I'll root for us to come back. But right now, watching us pitch, I'm just thinking about the Yankees. First pitch is high to Yainer Diaz. It's a 3-hit game already for Diaz. All singles. That ball's fouled away. Yeah, I'm frustrated too. I'm frustrated. There are windows of opportunity that, like, you gotta, if you got weapons to use, you gotta use them. And the odds of another situation coming up as large as the one that we had there are pretty small. And not to mention that even if they do come up, it's going to be later in the game with less time left to come all the way back. We could have chipped away there. Again, not automatic. Doesn't mean we would have cashed in, but this, yeah, again, I can't defend it. I try to give the opposing point of view about things, like, well, maybe they want to just give Adley a full rest. Big series come. I don't know. No, you got to come up there and swing the bat, and we'll bring in Mayo to just fill in at first after you hit. Or no, Mayo hit. See, Mayo shouldn't have already come in. Adley would have pinched it for Beavers. All right, so we would have needed an outfielder. Right. Well, we could have moved. Well, we're not going to move Wilson to the outfield. We had a move to make. Jeremiah could have gone to right. O'Neill can move to left. I don't know. Where are we? There's 2 down in the inning, and I don't know what happened to get that second out. I kind of checked out, folks. I'll be honest. Two down, the 1-0 pitch to Cam Smith. 1 for 3 with a home run. Check swing, it's a strike. Doesn't matter. 1 ball. 1 strike. This ballpark is virtually empty. Maybe 1,000 or so people here. Fouled again. 1-2 the count on Smith. That's right, fly by night. We at least win the series. It winds up being a 3-3 homestand without a win here. And that's not good, but it's also not, sinking ship either. The issue is that both teams, when they came in to play us, here's a pop-up caught by Mayo and foul ground again. This one over by the tarp. And that'll end the inning. Bottom of the 8th coming up, the Orioles are down by 7. Yeah, it's the fact that Boston came here for the first series in last place. And Houston, last place. We get 2 teams in last place, back-to-back at home. And to come away with just a split. That's not good enough. 4-2 would have been fine. And that's why this game was so important. That's the difference. Pinch it isn't gonna, no, I'm just trying to figure out how to explain how we didn't see Adley hit in that inning. Yeah, he would be fine. bat third and catch tomorrow night had he just come up to pinch hit here. Two salamis earlier in the day there, Jared. I guess we had our quota filled already. You're only allowed a maximum of 2 salamis a day here. Other people need to eat. Folks, I'm exhausted. I am exhausted. That's the other thing. I've said it before, and I don't mean to, make people feel all cringe right now, but I'm convinced that I am somehow tethered to our team in a way where my mood and my feeling or my strength or my focus, whenever it's not good, the team doesn't seem to do good either. When I'm feeling peppy and optimistic and all that, if it seems like they do better. Enyel De Los Santos, our right-hander, is on to pitch. Samuel Basayo, the first batter, looks at a pitch a little bit low for ball 1. Sammy hitless today, and he struck out all 3 times. Swing and a miss. That pitch appeared to be a bit low. 1-1. Back to the same spot. It's a bit low. Sammy lays off. 2 balls, 1 strike. Right back to another pitch low and in. This time a changeup that really dipped Sammy with the whiff. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Whoa, a super chat from Indy J popping up bright orange. Look at that beautiful orange color. Off the plate, full count on Sammy, folks.
Sammy.
Oh, Indy J, that is so kind of you on a long doubleheader day.
Message for you, son.
Just wants to say thanks, BW. Indy J, the feeling is mutual, my friend. Thank you so much. A very generous super chat. I hope you will be with us throughout this 4-game series against the Yankees. You will be here, won't you, buddy?
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
Basayo strikes out on a changeup. And Sammy's got the golden sombrero today. 4 strikeouts for Sammy. I hope this doesn't mean he's getting back into another funk. I was really enjoying seeing Sammy hit with some regularity. So he missed the first game of the doubleheader and spent the second game striking out 4 times, not to mention having a couple of wild pitches get away. Tyler O'Neill at the plate. First pitch is a strike. Next one is upstairs. 1-1 the count on Popeye. Wrong button.
Ahoy there! Anybody home?
Thanks again, NDJ. Pitch, low and away, 2-1. Hey, speaking of donations, folks, after this game is over, I'm going to redirect you over to Play-by-Play with JJ. Play-by-Play with JJ has been running a 2-day streamathon, I guess you'll call it. Swing and a miss by O'Neill. It's 2-2. Raising money for a good cause. I apologize for not remembering the name of the condition. It's a bit of a tongue twister if you're not familiar with it. He's all too familiar with it. It's a condition his brother had and unfortunately passed away too young because of. But JJ had a fundraising stream last season. He's doing it again here this year. So I'm going to send you guys on over there. Here's a line drive base hit in the left field for Tyler O'Neill. Just the 5th hit of the day for the Orioles. Still a long way to go to make it interesting. Leody Taveras coming up next. So yeah, nobody obviously is under any kind of obligation, but redirect everybody over to his channel, and if you want, if you'd like, you can help out the cause. 0-1 on Leody Taveras. My voice is giving out. I don't know if you can hear it. It is giving out. The 0-1 pitch popped up on the left side. Third baseman looks like he's going to get it, and he will make the catch. Paredes catches a pop-up for out number 2. Weston Wilson coming up. Wilson was a part of that Oriole rally with a base hit back in the 7th. Familial dysautonomia. Thank you. Thank you, Phantom. Like I said, folks, a tongue twister. Even reading it, it's not easy for me. Want to know the count on Weston Wilson? Outside 2-0. Folks, we're 5 likes away from 150. I know there's not a whole lot to like about how this game's gone today, but that doesn't mean you can't help the channel grow a little bit more. We're 5 likes away from 150. Called strike. It's 2-1 now on Wilson. So please do me a favor, if you haven't already, just tap that thumbs up. We're 4 away now. And I promise, once we get to 150, I'll drop it for the rest of the game. I don't think 200 is realistic. Check swing here by Wilson. He didn't go. And the count moves to 3-1. Chronic Saltalamacchia. Jared Saltalamacchia. What a name that was. 3-1 pitch up and in. Weston Wilson draws a 2-out walk. That puts 2 men on base. Damn it. We needed a 3-run inning in each of these innings. Another chance here. Another chance. Get something here in the 8th inning. Down by 7. I had to adjust the pillow on my chair. EW can't handle his butt sitting on a chair without a pillow on it now. Not for a doubleheader anyway. Astros are picking up the bullpen phone. Jeremiah Jackson's up.
Jeremiah was the bullfrog.
First pitch. Swing and a miss. A slider from De Los Santos. By the way, folks, for you Spanish speakers out there, De Los Santos means of the Santos. Here's a foul tip at the plate. It's 0-2. That's right, folks. I got through level 1 Spanish. 0-2 the count. 2 down. The pitch. Inside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Jeremiah again batting 9th in the order. So if he can continue the inning, he got big batters up right after. Pitch. Fouled back. 3 likes away from 150, folks. Just 3. 3. It's a magic number. Yes, it is. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strikeout of Jeremiah leaves 2 runners on for the Orioles, and we are going to the 9th inning now, still down by a bunch. It's looking bleak, folks. Looking like a split of the doubleheader here today. It's Houston 11, Orioles 4. All right, 1 like from 150, and it'll be the final objective of the day for the channel. Let me go ahead and just say thanks right now. Let me go ahead and jump the gun. There it is, 150, folks.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
We are not going to win this second game, but it's not been a terrible day altogether. The Orioles are going to get a split. They're going to take this series against Houston. Game 1 was a lot of fun. Don't let it escape your memory. It happened today. We saw the Orioles crush 2 grand slams today. We saw Chris Bassett throw a really nice start. So I saw some things that not only were fun to watch in a win for the first game of the doubleheader, but things that give me some hope and something to feel good about for games down the road, particularly the Bassett start. So, yeah, this game is going to not go our way. But we did show a little bit of punch back. Orioles did manage to score after being down, 10-0. They've outscored the Astros 4-1 since that time. Let's see if we can try and just do something in the 9th inning. But first, top of the 9th coming up. And on the mound, it's going to be Yennier Cano. Don't you know? Cano in a very low leverage appearance here. 7-run lead for Houston in the 9th. And it's the 8-9 and 1 hitters due up. Daniel Johnson looks at a strike. Here's a ground ball to first. Nice scoop up there by Mayo. He'll take it to the bag unassisted for out number 1. 2 pitches, 1 out for Cano in the 9th. So the game 1 matchup, let me just tell you who's pitching for New York, because that is official. It's going to be David Weathers, the left. No, it's been changed. Will Warren, the right-hander, is going to start game 1. Weathers has been moved up to game 2. Max Fried for game 3 and Cam Schlitter for game 4. I saw earlier Rock Kabatko reporting that the Orioles did not have any announced starters for the entire series, but according to ESPN right now, so this might be an update, Game 1 still doesn't have a starter announced. We think that's going to be Cade Povich. Povich versus Warren. Game 2, Kyle Bradish against Weathers. Game 3, Shane Baz against Fried. And then Game 4, the other unannounced on the ESPN page. That is what I'm thinking is going to be Albert Suarez. But we'll see. Cam Schlitter, the pitcher for the Yankees. It's the Friday and Monday games, night games at 7 o'clock. Here's a swing and a miss by Shoemake. He's down with 2 away in the top of the ninth. Yeah, so game 1 and game 4, Friday and Monday nights, those are at 7:05 first pitch. Streams will start at 6:50 p.m. Saturday and Sunday are afternoon games, 1:35 first pitch. Streams will start at 1:20. Albert did clear waivers, and since I've been on the air, there's a chance the Orioles have signed him to a minor league deal. But it's only one step of the process. He has cleared waivers. We have the opportunity to re-sign and bring him back in, and I think he will join us. But it's not official yet. Once it is official, again, I think it will be. I think you should expect Albert to make that start on Monday night. And then it has the rest of the rotation back on schedule. Bassett would be game 1 in Miami. Young game 2 in Miami. Bradish game 3 in Miami. Boz game 4 against the A's. Here's a strikeout by Cano to end the inning.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
That was Bryce Matthews getting struck out to end the top of the ninth. We go to the bottom half of the ninth, folks. We're down a touchdown. Yeah, so we'll see what's happening. We'll see. Hey, Ms. Janet, how are you doing, hon? Thank you about the 45 hundo. I tell you what, it was a slog to get there. I mean, really had to pull some teeth, but we're there. We're at 45.06. And we are trucking. Got to get on a roll. 5K on the way. Am I doing good, Janet? Am I? I'll tell you what had me doing good is, again, it's sort of a conflicting feeling because of the nature of the news behind it. But, what you told me about how the games really meant a lot to somebody out there. And I think there's a lot of people out there. I get these occasional messages, folks, from people that don't really participate in the chat, have never really sent me a message before. But once in a while, whether it be on a comment page from a game called the night before or on a community post or something, I'll get an occasional comment about people telling me about their sort of situation, how they watch the game, why it means a lot to them, how it's, maybe the only way they can follow, or maybe it's helping them get through work. Just all kinds of reasons, and I get these little stories, and people tell me how thankful they are for doing this, and it's just it's really a nice thing to hear. I already have all the desire to want to do this no matter what, but to hear stuff like that just makes me want to do even better. Think of even more ways to make things more enjoyable for everybody. Blaze Alexander on a 1-0 pitch hits a ground ball to third base. He will be retired. 1 away here in the ninth. Orioles have 2 outs to go. They're down by 7. We're going to drop this final game, but we are going to the Bronx. So turn the page, folks, and get yourself mentally prepared going head-to-head with the Yankees. By the way, Bolton is the pitcher on for Houston, a right-hander. And here is Colton Cowser getting a at-bat. He is batting for Ward in the 2 spot. Or no, is that Gunner? Whoa. the second time the mic has dropped right out of the cradle. What is wrong with me? David Allen Coe passed away. That's sad. I got to be honest, I haven't heard his name in so long. I didn't realize he was still with us. I mean, that's a pretty long life. But sad to hear all the same. 3-1 the count on Colton Cowser. Bases empty, 1 out. The pitch. That's ball 4. Cowser draws a walk. Cowser draws a walk. It sounds like a children's book, doesn't it? Cowser draws a walk. Yeah, I saw some David Allen Coe shows living in the South during my late high school and college years. I lived in the Carolinas pretty much between the ages of like 17 and 21. 17 and 22, something like that. Beavers, that's a line drive, left center. That ball is curling away from the center fielder. Beavers is going to settle for a single. Lead runner goes first to third. Orioles have runners at the corners with 1 out. Cowser at third base. Folks, turn on that sprinkler. Kobe Mayo's turn. David Allen Greer. Hey, when David Allen Greer passes, that'll be sad too. First pitch off the plate just a little bit. Ball 1 to Mayo. Folks, get it all on there. Just spread it out.
Just get it all on there. Just spread it out.
1-0. Just caught the outside edge. If we have a challenge left, Mayo, I don't mind if you use it now. We're in the 9th. 1-1 the count. Pitch. Mayo turns on one on the inside, but it's going to hang up there and be caught out there in left field. Boy, Cowser will tag and score, even though the ball not hit all that deep. So Mayo will get an RBI on a sac fly and makes it 11-5. But man, Mayo, I feel, even though he got an RBI there, I feel like he kind of got unlucky. He really turned on that pitch. Sammy is trying to avoid, what do you call 5 strikeouts? I don't know if there's a word for that other than just god awful, but he's already on a golden sombrero. Now up here with a count of 2-0. Pitch. They call that a strike, and Sammy's going to challenge, and Sammy is better at challenging as a hitter than he is as a catcher because that's outside. All right. We win the challenge. The count is 3-0. We need base runners, Sammy. Pitch. He's taking all the way. It's a strike. Don't challenge again. Sammy. Sammy, the entire pitch is in the zone. Sammy. 3-1 the count. And that one's fouled back. It's 3-2. I tell you, Sammy burns through challenges like I used to burn through whippets in college. If, you know what I mean? Just no respect. 3-2 pitch. That ball's hit in the air, but it's a pop-up. And this should do it, folks. Shallow center. It's a diving catch. My goodness, Daniel Johnson has to go into a slide to make the final out, but he does, and this game is over. The Orioles drop one. It never was ever that close. Houston went up 5-0 in the first. They were up 9-0 before the Orioles. Was it 9 or 10? They were up 10-0 before the Orioles got a run on the board. And this final score of 11-5 is the closest this game ever got. Brandon Young got lit up, unfortunately, early on here. 10 hits, 2 walks, and 4 innings of work. 7 earned runs to lift his ERA over 6. Foster then came in to eat up a couple of innings. He gave up a run on 3 hits and a walk, struck out 2. His ERA is near 6. Keegan Aiken, he went a scoreless inning to lower his ERA to 27. Tyler Wells had a scoreless inning, gave up a hit. And Yadier Cano, 2 strikeouts in an otherwise clean inning. Cano looking still very good. But we got our butts kicked here. 15 hits to 6. We had the only error of the game. Brandon Young gets his first loss of the season. McCullers with the win to even up his record at 2-2. The Orioles fall back to a game under 500 at 15-16, 9-9 at home with a 4-game series against the Yankees starting tonight. We are at the moment 4.5 games behind New York. A sweep would put us right there. Just saying. I'm sorry, we're 5 behind. We're 5 behind right now. And have the Yankees already finished playing today? We are 5 games back proper. We've both played 31 games. We're 5 back. 15-16. They're 20-11. We're only half a game up on Toronto. And, yeah, big series coming up, folks. The batters today, nobody really had a big game. Only, how many hits? 6? 6 hits on the board, and they were all from 6 different guys. So nobody had a 2-hit game. I guess you could give Tyler O'Neill the best day at the plate because he had a single plus a couple of walks. So he reached base 3 times, the only player to do that. Otherwise, not a whole lot to talk about. Leody Taveras drove in a pair of runs with that triple in the 4th. That was the biggest hit of the game. Otherwise, not a whole lot to focus on here. Both teams left their fair share of runners on base. Houston had 8. We left 9. Attendance on this, there's no, this is counting both games. 26,586. About 24,000 of them were not around for the final 3 or 4 innings. Game time per game 2, 2 hours and 40 minutes. And there you have it, folks. Final score, Houston 11, Baltimore 5. On to the Bronx. Folks, I'm done because I am not young enough to handle calling 2 games back-to-back without feeling a little bit tired. But I'm going to get you over to JJ right now. I want you to say hello on my behalf. And again, no pressure. But if you give him a super something, or I think he has a direct donation link to the actual foundation. So yeah, don't even worry about a super chat. Do it the right way and donate directly to the cause. But let me make sure he is indeed streaming at the moment. He says it's like a 48-hour thing, but clearly he's not streaming at 3 o'clock in the morning his time. I'm not quite sure how this works, but let me see if he's on right now. Whoa, what am I looking at? Oh my God, he had a stream that was 6.5 hours long, and it just ended 2 minutes ago.
Number 3. Okay, I will see you over on the next stream. I'm going to go off, and I will see you there. All right, don't go anywhere. Just stay on here. We're starting up our next stream. Love you. Bye.
All right, so he's just going to start up another. I guess he's just breaking up these streams that are part of a marathon into digestible lengths. Because, yeah, that was a 6.5 hour stream that just ended. But apparently JJ is starting up another one here shortly. Let me see if that one is. Oh, wait a minute. This one says live. Is this live? Okay. All right, I guess.
2-1 pitch. It's grounded over towards the right side. First baseman has it, throws it over towards.
All right, looks like he's covering the Phillies and the Giants. Is this game even on right now? It is. Well, let me refresh and make sure. Yes, okay, perfect. This is perfect, folks. It's the middle of the game. It's the Phillies and the Giants. And I hope you, let me see if I can just drop this straight in like this. Does that work? Okay, perfect. All right, folks, go say hi to JJ, all right? And come on back here tomorrow night. You better, everybody. We've got the frickin' Yankees. The frickin' Yankees. We're going to show them what's what. I hate the Yankees. I hate them. Come on back tomorrow, folks. 4,500 subscribers. Fantastic. Until tomorrow night, folks, this has been the BirdWatcher, and I will chirp at you later. Have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow night. We're in the Bronx, enemy territory. Take care, everybody.